Hello friends, welcome back to Old Coins News. Today we will talk about two interesting US dollar coins, the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar and the 1776-1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar. These coins feature famous mottos like Liberty, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum. So friends, let's start the video and explore the history and value of these coins. The 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar is one of the most recognizable modern large U.S. coins. It belongs to the famous Eisenhower Dollar series, which was minted from 1971 to 1978 to honor the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and also to commemorate the success of the historic Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. The year 1972 represents the second year of production for this iconic dollar coin. Many collectors recognize it because of the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum, which appear on the coin and symbolize American values, unity, and national identity. The coin was produced at the United States Mint, and the D Mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. The obverse front of the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar features a strong portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower facing left. This portrait was designed by Frank Gasparro, who served as a chief engraver of the United States Mint. Above Eisenhower's head appears the word Liberty, written in large letters around the top rim of the coin. Just below the neck of Eisenhower, the motto In God We Trust is clearly visible, which has been used on U.S. coins since the 19th century and became the official national motto of the United States in 1956. To the right of Eisenhower's portrait appears the date 1972, and just above the date is a small D Mint mark, identifying the Denver Mint as a place of manufacture. The portrait is bold and detailed, capturing Eisenhower's strong facial structure and military leadership image, reflecting his role as both a respected general and a president. The reverse, back, of the coin is equally fascinating and symbolic. It features a powerful design inspired by the insignia of the NASA mission that achieved the Apollo 11 moon landing. The design shows a majestic eagle landing on the surface of the moon while holding an olive branch in its talons, symbolizing peace. Behind the eagle is a view of the Earth rising above the lunar horizon, reminding viewers of humanity's incredible achievement of reaching the moon. Around the upper rim of the coin are the words United States of America, and below the eagle is a denomination $1. Above the eagle appears the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum, which means out of many, one, symbolizing the unity of the states in the United States. The design was again created by Frank Gasparro, and it is widely admired for connecting American leadership with space exploration. In terms of physical specifications, the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar is a large and heavy coin compared with modern U.S. coins. It has a diameter of about 38.1 millimeters and a weight of approximately 22.68 grams. The coin was made primarily from a copper-nickel-clad composition, consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This composition gives the coin a silvery appearance while maintaining durability for circulation. Unlike some collector versions of Eisenhower dollars that contain silver, the standard 1972 D coin struck for circulation did not contain silver. Instead, they were produced for everyday use in commerce, though their large size made them unpopular in daily transactions. The total mintage of the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar was extremely high. The United States Mint produced 92,548,511 coins at the Denver Mint that year. Because of this large mintage, the coin is relatively common today in circulated condition. However, high-grade uncirculated examples are still sought after by collectors, especially those with strong details, brilliant luster, and minimal marks. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services can be worth significantly more than face value, particularly if they are well preserved. Collectors often study Eisenhower dollars carefully because some years of varieties are more valuable than others. While the 1972 D Eisenhower Dollar itself does not have the rare reverse varieties found on some Philadelphia-minted 1972 coins, it is still a key part of the complete Eisenhower Dollar series collection. Coin collectors appreciate the coin for its historical significance, large size, and connection to both presidential history and the space race era. The early 1970s were a time when the United States wanted to celebrate its achievements in space exploration and honor national leaders, and the Eisenhower Dollar achieved both goals in a single coin design. Another interesting aspect of this coin is its cultural and historical symbolism. The portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower honors a man who served as Supreme Commander of Allied forces during World War II and later as the 34th President of the United States from 1953 to 1961. By placing his image on the coin, the United States Mint recognized his leadership and influence on American history. At the same time, the moon landing eagle design celebrated the scientific and technological achievements of the United States during the Cold War era, particularly the triumph of the Apollo 11 moon landing. In today's coin collecting market, the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar is usually affordable in circulated grades, often selling for only a few dollars. However, brilliant uncirculated coins, proof-like examples, and coins with exceptional strike quality can command higher prices among collectors. Some enthusiasts also collect Eisenhower dollars as part of historical sets that represent the transition period before smaller dollar coins like the Susan B. Anthony dollar were introduced in 1979. Because the Eisenhower dollar was the last large-sized dollar coin produced for circulation in the United States, it holds an important place in American numismatic history. Overall, the 1972 D Eisenhower dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It represents leadership, national pride, and one of humanity's greatest achievements in space exploration. With its impressive size, symbolic design, and connection to figures like Dwight D. Eisenhower, the coin remains a fascinating collectible for historians and numismatists alike. Even though millions were minted, well-preserved examples continue to attract attention, reminding collectors of the exciting era of the early 1970s when America celebrated both its past leadership and its future among the stars. The 1776-1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar is one of the most historic modern coins produced in the United States. This special dollar coin was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, marking the historic moment when the United States declared independence from Great Britain in 1776. The bicentennial celebration took place in 1976, and to honor this important milestone, the United States Mint created special commemorative design for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins. The Eisenhower dollar with a dual date 1776 to 1976 became a powerful symbol of American heritage, unity, and pride. It combined patriotic imagery with historical meaning, making it one of the most interesting coins in modern U.S. numismatic history. The obverse front of the 1776-1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar features the well-known portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a highly respected military leader during World War II. The portrait was designed by Frank Gasparro, who served as a chief engraver of the United States Mint. Eisenhower is shown facing left, and the design reflects strength, leadership, and dignity. Above his portrait appears the word liberty, which is one of the most important words found on American coins and represents the core principle upon which the nation was founded. Just below Eisenhower's neck, the motto "I in God we trust" appears clearly engraved. This phrase became the official national motto of the United States in 1956 and has been used on U.S. coin for many decades. On the right side of the portrait appears a special dual date 1776 to 1976, representing the bicentennial celebration of American independence. Near the date is a small letter D, indicating that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. The reverse back of the 1776-1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar features a completely different design from the standard Eisenhower dollar. Instead of the eagle landing on the moon that appeared on regular issues, the bicentennial coin displays a patriotic design created by artist Dennis R. Williams. The reverse shows the famous Liberty Bell placed in front of the moon, symbolizing both America's fight for independence and its achievements in space exploration. The Liberty Bell is one of the most recognized symbols of American freedom and is associated with the American Declaration of Independence in 1776. The moon behind the bell represents the nation's technological progress and references the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, which occurred in 1969. Around the top of the coin appear the words United States of America, and along the bottom appears the denomination $1. Above the Liberty Bell is the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum, which means out of many, one, reflecting the unity of the American states. Physically, the 1776-1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar is a large coin with impressive size and weight. It has a diameter of approximately 38.1 millimeters, making it significantly larger than most coins used in everyday transactions. The weight of the coin is about 22.68 grams, and it was struck using a copper-nickel clad composition. This means the outer layers consist of 75% copper and 25% nickel, while the inner core is primarily copper. This composition gives the coin a bright silver-colored appearance while maintaining strength and durability for circulation. Unlike some collector versions of bicentennial dollars produced in San Francisco that contain 40% silver, the Denver minted D coins were made only for circulation and did not contain silver. The mintage of the 1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar was extremely large because the bicentennial celebration generated great public interest. The United States Mint struck more than 287 million coins at the Denver Mint alone. Because of this high production number, the coin is quite common today in circulated condition. Many Americans save these coins as souvenirs of the bicentennial celebration, which is why large quantities still exist in good condition. However, collectors often search for high-grade examples with strong details, brilliant mint luster, and minimal contact marks. Coins graded MS65 or higher can be significantly more valuable than ordinary circulated examples. The bicentennial dollar was part of a larger national celebration in 1976. During this time, the United States celebrated 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Special ceremonies, parades, and historical events took place across the country. To commemorate this occasion, the United States Mint redesigned 3 circulating coins: the quarter, half dollar, and dollar. Each of these coins carried the special dual date 1776 to 1976, ensuring that a bicentennial would always be remembered through American coinage. The Eisenhower Dollar version became particularly popular because of its large size and the striking Liberty Bell and Moon design. From a collector's perspective, the 1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar is an important piece of modern American numismatics. Even though the coin is common, it holds great historical significance. It represents the pride and patriotism Americans felt during the bicentennial celebration. Many collectors enjoy building full sets of the Eisenhower Dollar series, which includes coins from 1971 through 1978. The bicentennial design stands out within this series because it was produced only for the anniversary celebration and features a unique reverse design that differs from all other Eisenhower dollars. Another interesting aspect of this coin is the symbolism behind the Liberty Bell. The bell originally hung in Independence Hall in Philadelphia and became famous as a symbol of freedom and democracy. By placing it on the reverse of the coin, designer Dennis R. Williams created a powerful connection between America's revolutionary past and its modern achievements. The addition of the moon behind the bell emphasizes that the United States not only values its historical roots, but also continues to explore new frontiers and scientific discoveries. Today, the 1976 D Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar is widely collected by both beginners and experienced numismatists. In circulated condition, the coin usually sells for only a few dollars above its face value. However, high-quality uncirculated pieces, coins with exceptional luster, and certified graded examples can sell for much higher prices in the collector market. Some collectors also look for special varieties, proof-like surfaces, or coins with unusual mint errors, which can be even more valuable.